My main pursuit at the moment is to try to solve the internet problem in the U.S. We have approximately 19 million people in the U.S. that do not have access to the internet. In the state of South Carolina, there's 181,000 census blocks. In the United States, there's 11.8 million census blocks. So when you start looking at that pixel level, the data becomes overwhelming, and overlaying different dimensions. So we've got the census layer, which is where the people are, but then we have the technology layer where the service is. And then you add on where federal subsidies exist, and these different layers become way overwhelming for a human to process, and then that's meat and potatoes for Watson. Watson allows us to study this massive data set and predict not only where technology or where telecom assets need to exist, but also to predict in the future, as population grows and changes, where we need to move those in the future. And that's a key for a community leader, because not only fixing today's problems, but you have to look forward and be predictive about where you need assets. Maximo adds a really nice dimension. When you get into sensor arrays and things like that, the Watson IoT, the IoT sensors, we can create things like a mesh, weather mesh. We can have weather instruments mounted on all these towers. And we can also have sensor technologies that help us detect when there's abnormalities with the tower assets. So if they're leaning one way or the other, we can predict the failure of an asset before anything critical happens. When I learned about Maximo really over the last 9 months, it's been a game changer. The Maximo team has been fabulous to work with. They've really taken a leap of faith with a young entrepreneur getting going. And the IBM research team has been amazing to keep me pointed in the right direction and keep this solution evolving in a very powerful way.